6, number 14. At center, standing 7 feet even, number 7. JaVale McGee. At the other forward position, standing 6'10", number 3. Anthony Davis. At the other guard position, standing 6'9", number 23. LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Greg Popovich. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. A look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And there's been some turnover in the Philly front office, but through it all, some bold moves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, guys. First, the process, and we heard a lot about that as they were stockpiling draft picks and losing a lot of games. It was maybe the most drastic rebuild in NBA history, at least as I can recall. Then new leadership in Elton Brand, who's done an outstanding job, pushing all their chips into the middle to go for it. Great credit to him for not sitting back. In both cases, a plan and a direction, and that's what you want from your organization.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. James looking around. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Clock at 6. Simmons against James, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The pass to Davis. He can't hit that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Green. Here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. And stolen by LeBron. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Davis inside, guarded by Embiid, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
The first free throw is good.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Simmons. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the triple. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. LeBron drives in, and LeBron throws it down.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Richardson kicks to Simmons. Over LeBron. No good from Simmons. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. The drive by James doesn't go that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Took him no time at all on that one. Harris has got 7 points.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Feeds it to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by the Lakers. James against Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Davis. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Richardson. Good D by James.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Harris. Horford kicks to Embiid. Changes up. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The 76ers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Simmons. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Now, here's Richardson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Simmons passes to Horford. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
To the middle, Davis finds Howard. James against Simmons. The shot. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. And that's now 10 points for Anthony Davis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
Excellent precision and focus from Simmons. Feeling nobody can guard him down on the block, and he's right most of the time.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mark, you look at Ben Simmons. Is he the best Australian-born player ever?
Well, you've got to remember now, Kevin, and you would know this from your research, Kyrie Irving was actually born in Australia, lived there for a couple of years, and still has dual citizenship. So I'll leave that one to the fans to debate. Irving or Simmons as the best from Australia.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Clark, standing 6'10". Has there ever been a player Ben Simmons' size or bigger who could handle and pass like this?
I really don't think so, Kevin. Obviously, LeBron is 2 inches shorter and probably 15 pounds heavier. Giannis is more of a scorer than a passer and facilitator. Magic Johnson was the first of the true 6'8"-ish point guards. He might be the closest when you look at Ben Simmons, but man, he's special because of that size and passing ability.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. From deep, James. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That free throw, no good. Clark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Avery Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for LeBron. Bradley finds Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Cook. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Nice D from Scott. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Thibault. He can't get it to go. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Cook. That three off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Bradley. Pass to Simmons. Teardrop shot.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scorers.
And it's Bradley. That time on the assist from Cook.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And it's good. 2 points. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Atlanta Hawks. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. And Davis can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Howard. And they're on the break. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Davis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now here's Simmons following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Thibault. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here is Howard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Over O'Quinn. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Simmons. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz is checked in.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And O'Quinn sends it back. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Thibault. Six on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with Philadelphia.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Bradley. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That one goes. Count it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Bradley. Outside Davis. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 15 points.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Simmons. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Now, here's Bradley. And there's the pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Rebound by the 76ers. Quinn's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
That one drops for him. Thibault's got 4 this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Howard. Pass to Davis. Outside Bradley. This one for 3, but they recover it. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Bradley. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the 76ers call time here. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in the league of 30 teams, but you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. And Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. Group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Richardson finds Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 9.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land and at the rim.
Now here's Rondo. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often. A big X factor for the Sixers, I think, will be the development of Ben Simmons' jump shot. He's got to become at least a threat as a perimeter shooter if they're going to have a chance to win it all.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. And especially in the playoffs where teams really scheme for you, Simmons shooting can be a real problem for the Sixers.
Yeah, it's a major liability, guys. There's no denying it. For all of his wonderful ability and versatility, the fact that it's basically 4-on-5 when they're on offense with him on the floor is a problem in the playoffs. And you said it. When teams can lock into you, they're going to make you do what you're uncomfortable doing.
The 76ers trail by 6. Richardson outside. Pass to Korkmaz. LeBron against Horford. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. The pass to Rondo. Richardson knocks it loose. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
The 76ers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now the feed to Embiid. McGee with the block. And it's Rondo penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Richardson.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
And so much for the Sixers is predicated on Joel Embiid's health. Do they need to restrict his minutes in the regular season to keep him ready for that playoff run?
Well, you know, we've had all of this conversation about load management and managing the minutes of your key players, and Embiid with his injury history would certainly be a candidate for that. But we also saw what the Raptors did last season with Kawhi Leonard, so maybe the Sixers take a page out of the Raptors book in that regard.
Now here is Horford. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Grady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner, and I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Now here's Rondo. Passes to James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets. Horford with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Richardson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to LeBron. Pass to Caruso. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. The 76ers trail by 8. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, you got to respect not only the strength and size and agility of Embiid, but how about his balance, too? Able to finish through contact. That's impressive.
Now here's James. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And the pass to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
And both free throws good from Rondo.
Boy, the Sixers have come a long way in a short period of time. I mean, 2 years after finishing as the 4th worst team in the league, guys, they came within a few points of making the Eastern Conference Final.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. Rondo with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. 13 points for LeBron.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And the Sixers team has championship aspirations. Clark, can they make it out of the East, do you think?
Yeah, I think this Sixers team, guys, is very much capable of being an Eastern Conference champion. I mean, we forget about all the midseason trades they had a season ago. They didn't have a lot of time to ferment and gel. I think with a full season, training camp and a full season, with the players they have, they're going to be a force in the East for several years.
Here is Cook after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Takes the 3, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 8. Richardson up top. Passes it to Harris. That one wide left. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Cook, good.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's to Ennis. Embiid with it. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 13 for the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Richardson the pass to Harris. Right wing. Richardson outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's LeBron with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides. And he fits nicely next to Embiid.
And he makes the first. Well, the last few years, we've seen a huge improvement from Tobias Harris's shooting the deep ball.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. He went from not really having a reliable outside shot to being a 40% shooter from outside the arc. It's opened up a lot for the rest of his game, and it's a big reason why he scored over 20 points a game last year.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. From the wing, Embiid trying to break loose. Ennis misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Philadelphia. They trail by 18. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Los Angeles has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Cook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cook's got 8 points.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Richardson outside. Pass to Harris. The 11-footer, that's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
James against Harris. Here's Green. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green against Richardson. Ennis passes to Richardson. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On the wing, James. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, Yakum, Splaka Kataya. And that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
There's the pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. They get it again. McGee. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Here's Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Shoots from 14. Here's Embiid. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
James, the bounce pass. Right side, Davis. Over Horford. And Davis can't get it to go.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Harris.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Passes it to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. Harris finds Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
LeBron against Simmons. Can't hit from 12. The 76ers trail by 17.
Yo, check Simmons.
Looking to end his cold spell. No good.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Philadelphia shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's sent back by Howard. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 19-point game.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Harris against Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Richardson covering. Back to Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Davis has got 4 this quarter. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Here's James following the basket by Anthony Davis. James in the post. That one a little long.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris passes to Richardson. Now Simmons. Over James. Pocket 4. The 76ers with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's sent back by Horford. Outside, Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 9.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
James against Harris. Here's Davis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The 76ers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso in for James. Los Angeles leading by 14. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Outside, Davis. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harris passes to Thibault. From 15 feet away, He can't get that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bradley passes to Howard, and he makes good on the layup.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Outside, Simmons. Pass to O'Quinn. Harris up top, guarded by Kuzma. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cook, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Ennis is checked in. Here is Cook. 8 points for him. Pass to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Cook looking it over. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Kuzma. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here's Thibault. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Kuzma outside. From the stripe. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thibault. He's got 7. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And here are the 76ers now. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here is Cook. He's got 8. Outside, Davis. The pass to Caruso. Here's Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Simmons.
Whoa! Are you kidding me? Nasty. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it. really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Horford against Rondo. And the layup falls. Rondo's got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes it to Ennis. Back to Simmons. Over Cook. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
1:30 left to play here in the third. Outside, Green. Here is Cook. He's got 8, and it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Davis. He's got 24, just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Horford.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
It's good. And that's now 17 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Davis. Horford with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 11. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Korkmaz. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the Lakers on the break. Rondo with the ball.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 19 points.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Davis. Over Horford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 76ers trail by 11. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Caldwell-Pope in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here is Davis. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Now Green. He dishes it to Rondo. Inside. And finished off by Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And stolen by Kuzma. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Anthony Davis. Embiid with it, picked up by Kuzma. Horford trying to free himself up. They grab their own miss, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Now here's Rondo. Green breaking loose, and it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Simmons. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid and stolen by Kuzma. Shoots from 12. And that misses badly. Air ball. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. The fader. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Rondo against Simmons. They kick it out to Green. There's the dish to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. That one goes in. Korkmaz has got 4 points this quarter.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Rondo drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Green. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Josh Richardson comes in for Korkmaz. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 7. Simmons dishes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 21 points for Tobias Harris.
Boy, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
James outside, kicks it to McGee. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Now off the inbound and finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Richardson outside. Now the pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. Harris kicks to Simmons. Over LeBron. James with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Bradley. Wow, way off on that one.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
In the corner, Horford with it. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
McGee. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 7. Right side, Simmons. Fader on the way. And that one is good. Simmons got 23.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Goes up on the high post. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Richardson outside. The 3. Good on the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. He kicks it to James. Here's McGee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And Davis gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. Horford the pass to Simmons. The shot's good. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Here's Green. But they'll get another chance. And McGee kicks to Davis. Goes back up. McGee trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Davis.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Richardson outside. Back to Harris. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell Pope against Simmons. And they double up Davis. They kick it out to Green. Passes to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. A 3-ball. And there's Green on the assist by Davis.
And Green is a world-class sniper. Laser. An excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Now here's Simmons. Right at the free throw line. He squares up and sinks it. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And here is Green. 1:56 left in the game. Feeds to LeBron. And good that time. LeBron's got 26.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock kills.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. James against Simmons. Embiid wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 9. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. McGee with it. Davis kicks to McGee. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. The Lakers rebound. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Now Green. James outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 9. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. No good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Back to Caldwell Pope. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
Pass to Thibault. Three-pointer. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And so the Lakers take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotions. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.